Are we live? I think we're live.
We're live.
Yes, we are live. What is up, man?
Hey, what's up?
Hey there. Hey, big guy.
Didn't we just say hi
Yeah, but I mean, it's better to introduce yourself on the podcast.
for the people?
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
It's good. It's good.
Pretty
What
good.
about you?
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, I was on here before.
Yeah. How do you? If you guys don't know, Michael was on season 1, which was episode
Huh? 2.
2.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was the second guest.
Nice. The second guest. Nice. Give him a shout. Let's give a shout out. There's a. Yeah.
Oh, it's the audience.
Yeah, I got a nice studio audience. It's filmed just like Roseanne is. How do you feel about that? Yeah, no, it's back.
I love it.
She's back.
It's actually really good.
Have you seen some episodes?
Yeah, I've watched all of them. There's only 3 out right now.
Yeah, we've been watching it too on Hulu.
It's really good.
It's okay.
I thought it was gonna be terrible.
It is kind of terrible.
Like Fuller House. Have you seen Fuller House?
Yeah, that was.
At first I liked it, but I watched it more and I didn't get into it.
That's kind of dumb too. Like, I hate when they remake it, but in a different version. Roseanne is obviously like season.
Yeah.
What was it? Season 10 or season 9?
This is season 10.
Yeah.
I think.
Something like that. But Fuller House is totally like a whole new spin-off show.
Yeah.
So
It's not a. Well, I guess it's still a continuation, kind of.
I don't know. Don't change the name. That would have been weird. They should have just left it Full House and then 10 years later or whatever.
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm not a writer. I'm no professional writer. Maybe they thought of it differently.
They brought back Will and Grace too.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't really remember a lot about that show,
I
but
didn't watch. That wasn't my kind of show.
no. A lot of those 90s shows were kind of eh.
Yeah, I mean, I like Seinfeld.
Seinfeld was cool. What else was another one? Remember Frasier?
Frasier was good.
I never seen it.
I loved it.
Really?
But a lot of kids my age did not like Frasier.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of kids.
Because it was kind of like pseudo-intellectual, like, humor.
Okay. What else was there? Spin City. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
That had Michael J. Fox and Charlie Sheen in it.
Was that
one.
Spin City?
I'm pretty sure, wasn't it?
That's the one where they're the president, right?
No, I thought. Oh no.
That's the.
I thought they worked at like a news press office or something.
No. That might be a show, but I'm thinking of a different show with both of them too.
Oh, okay.
Where they both play the president.
Look that up. Look up shows that Michael J. Fox has played and the other guys played.
It was called The West Wing.
No, that's more recent.
No.
Not like really recent, but not like old. I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure Spin City was like in.
You might be right.
Way older.
You are the older one here. You remember.
Right? I know. Don't remind me. Well, I mean, I shouldn't be too discouraged about it. It's not that bad, but whatever. Anyways, what were we talking about last time? We went over a lot of different stuff.
Well, it was like the beginning of the year, so we were talking about the whole Jake Paul incident.
Yeah, YouTube scandals. How do you feel about that now? The fight's actually gonna happen.
Oh, between
KSI and
Logan Paul.
And then supposedly his brother's gonna fight Deji, what is Comedy Shorts Gamer.
Yeah, he still has millions of subscribers.
Yeah.
Even though we don't know him.
I don't. I'd never known about him until after this beef started happening.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is kind of shitty.
I knew about him, but I didn't watch him or anything.
That's the same thing of Rice Gum, though. I didn't know anything about him until iDubbbz roasted him.
Really?
Yeah.
I just knew him as some Asian cunt.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. If you're listening, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd never listen to this. Maybe if I just tag him consecutively. And just be like,
I'm sure
Rice
people
Gum,
tag him all the time.
Rice Gum, you suck. Rice Gum, you suck. Rice Gum, you suck.
Careful for the cat, guys.
Yeah, I see him.
Hey.
Put on a beat, and then I'll just write a rap, a diss track, because that's what he does.
You can't see it, but the cat and the dog are play fighting again.
They're tussling.
I didn't even know the cat was in here.
Hey, you need to calm down. The animals, that's what you get. They're the most beloved creatures, but yet they're a handful.
She's sneaking around.
Don't you have some dogs?
Yeah, I have 2 dogs.
What kind are they?
I have a black lab mix and a white German Shepherd mix.
Nice. Are they dominant in the actual, like the German Shepherd, or is it more of a mix?
It's really dominant in German Shepherd.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
The only difference is she looks a little smaller.
Wow. Like she didn't.
Like size-wise for a German Shepherd.
Oh, you don't know what else she's mixed with?
Mm-mm.
Could be whatever.
I rescue dogs.
Rescue dogs. Where'd you get her?
I got her from the pound.
Oh, it's still a very noble act.
Yeah.
Very noble thing to do.
And she was old, too.
Nice.
A lot of people don't adopt old dogs because they're old.
Yeah. How old?
Well, supposedly she was 10 when I got her. But
What are these names of these dogs before we even continue?
Oh, the Shepherd mix is Marsha.
What?
Yeah.
That's such
Well,
an
that was her
old...
name, but that was her name before.
Oh, it's such
I just never changed it.
old person name.
And then the Black Lab, my brother named when we were little. He named her Queenie.
Queenie?
Yeah.
Queenie.
Queenie, yeah.
Oh my god. How come I never heard this story? That's weird.
Funny story about that dog, though, the Black Lab. We were babysitting her for a friend as a puppy, and he never came back for her. So we just ended up keeping her.
What?
Yeah. That was like 10 or 11 years ago.
So one of them you got because you stole, and the other one was from the pound.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, at least I'm pretty sure you guys are taking better care of her. Who knows?
He never came for her. It's not like we never saw him again. He just never asked for her back.
And it's not like he can't come like, hey.
Well, he never registered her, so.
Oh, you guys did and all that?
Yeah.
Cool.
One thing I hate, though, is when she was a puppy, he clipped her tail.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it looks like a cholo dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said it, guys. Cholo dog. That's
not her ears, though.
That's so inhumane. I don't know.
It's better for fighting, that's why.
What's so stupid?
I think he might have wanted to have her fight.
Why?
I don't know.
That's so stupid. Why would you want that? That makes me mad. That's angry. That really grinds my gears. Let me tell you.
All right, Peter.
All right. Whatever. Leave me alone. I don't know. We've been talking about a lot of random stuff this season.
Yeah.
You've been hearing a couple of them talking about the whole VR simulation thing where it's way more advanced now. How do you feel about that?
I think VR is going to be around for a while, but the real future is AR.
You think so?
I think so. That's what it's going to be.
What if it's just like VR is so advanced that it's like doesn't even feel like you put it on compared to AR where it's because I don't know, the difference mostly is because it's more sight wise, right?
Yeah.
In the AR.
Because in VR you're going to a totally digital world.
Yeah.
AR is just augmenting your reality.
You're just like making it.
Yeah.
Like you could totally see the health of a tree.
Like I think VR will be around for a while. Don't get me wrong. But we're gonna get tired of it.
You think so?
Yeah. We always get tired of it.
What if it just gets amazing so that we don't even want to live in here? We're just always living in VR.
But maybe there's whole concepts for that, like when the world's gonna end, they want to put all human consciousness into like a computer, like downloaded.
Yeah.
Because all it is information.
It's weird.
Yeah, they want to shoot it into space too.
What?
Yeah. They made a game based off that concept.
What is it?
Soma. Have you ever heard of that game?
No.
It's a really good game. It's by the people who made Insomnia. Oh, no. Amnesia. Amnesia. There we go.
What is it called again?
Soma. S-O-M-A.
Soma.
Yeah.
Check it out, Angel. Tell us
it's a trippy, like, horror game.
Oh, okay. I have to check it out. It sounds weird. I mean, I don't know. That whole aspect is, like, trippy to me because you can just think, again, the VR going into a virtual reality. What if they figure out a way where it's like you go into that reality and you still help contribute to the society that's going on in real life so that you go, it makes you go there more?
I guess you could do that.
That would be weird.
But then I think you would be two different people.
This is Soma.
Yeah.
This is the trailer, the E3 trailer. Hopefully
yeah.
There's no copyrights here, but we're playing it.
Can they see this?
No, they could only hear it.
Oh.
The creators.
Everything up till now. Brain damage. You guys, everything. Has made my life so much more real. I'd never been
really
more
trippy
excited
game.
to be alive. All that hope. wasted.
Crazy. Soma.
Yeah. It's not a very long game. You should check it out.
Really?
Yeah.
Think they might have it on the store, Angel, on the PlayStation store.
Probably.
There you go. And this guy knows. That's cool though. I have to check that out. So yeah, so you are honestly more looking forward to AR.
Yeah. But I don't know if AR will be a big thing by the time we're older.
What are you looking for in AR? What do you want to happen in the AR? Like, remember those episodes of like Black Mirror where you just like got to like pretty much scan them because you had the AR? I want to say that contact lens was ocular reality.
Yeah. It probably will definitely go too far like that though. I think it definitely will. But in terms of what I want, I don't really have any expectations, to be honest.
You don't want a rating system? You don't want to look at me and be like,
well, I don't want that.
You got 4 stars. I should hang out with that guy. Oh shit! There's no way a 6-star person would hang out with me.
Oh man. No, you don't want to live your life like that.
I mean, it already is.
In a way, your status, how much money you make and whatnot, who you know. That's all superficial.
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's all superficial.
So, like, obviously they're more appealing to somebody who's like, oh, this guy makes a lot of money, so he's obviously doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to somebody who doesn't make a lot of money but maybe seems happier. That aspect.
Yeah, but not everyone who's poor is happier.
Nah, I guess that's true. They're like, I gotta find the little things in life, but what really is the little things in life?
It's just that when you're richer, you don't have any more money problems, so you have more time to focus on other real problems.
No. I feel like when you're richer, you actually get a better chance to like make yourself excel as a better human being because you don't have to waste your time in a remedial 5 to 9 job.
Yet a lot of them are terrible people.
I could see what you're saying. I don't get how that happens though. Like, would you not? Okay,
it corrupts.
If you had the time, like if you didn't have to go to work, you're like, okay, I don't have to go to work from 5 to 9. I can use that time to research agriculture or research space.
Well, at that point, it just becomes your job anyway.
But that's still more of like a passion to learn instead of a repeated cycle.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Don't you?
As long as you do something with that information, though. Instead of just keeping it to yourself.
Well, obviously. Like right now, if you had enough money, you don't have to worry about going to work tomorrow. What would you end up doing tomorrow? That would be like...
That would have to think about.
See? Like, obviously you can just go... Say you fucking want to go to the mall and just buy whatever you want.
No, I'll go buy them all.
No, well, see, we're not saying you have that much money.
You never gave me an estimate here.
Well, you have enough money to live comfortably, but you don't work every day.
Where's the money coming from?
Let's say you are an entrepreneur that came up with an idea and they bought you out.
What was the idea?
The idea was blue LED lights inside of a microphone.
Is that revolutionary?
It's obviously.
So you're saying I created this?
In this scenario world, 158, yeah, you did.
So this is mine.
This is yours in the scenario that world is happening in.
So I can take this home.
Not in this world, unfortunately, because if we're going by the Rick and Morty status, we're in 137. But yeah, in 157, you fucking already took it.
Speaking of Rick and Morty, have you seen the Bushland Adventures?
No, I don't think so.
It's hilarious. You have to check that out later. It's like an 11-minute video.
Why has everyone just been complaining that, oh no, the Rick and Morty isn't getting a season 4? Have you seen all those posts?
Yeah, it's just speculation, though.
I think that's just bullshit, clickbaiting, bullshit, look at my stuff.
It's all those people who don't have a high enough IQ to watch the show.
What? I think it's people that are just like trying to get like likes and views. Like, oh no, I got to see if this is real or not.
No, they're obviously not smart enough to understand. I think that's the problem.
People are strangers. Well, then, here's another question then. Do you feel as a society we are getting smarter or dumber?
I don't know.
Like, obviously, right now, if we go into Walmart...
If you think of, like, let's say millennials, like us, technically we're the most educated generation. But would you say we're smarter than the older generation?
Well, what does that mean, educated, though?
Like, actually educated, schooling.
No, because, like, wouldn't you define educated
and also from, like, we do a lot of self-teaching, too.
Or you just, like, you
like
can...
research.
Yeah, you research yourself.
Yeah.
That's, like, what I was going for. Is, like,
we have more access to research because of the internet.
But that's what I'm saying is, like, do you feel like we don't have to retain as much knowledge anymore is because we have that aspect?
I feel like that's a bad argument for that you're not going to retain this knowledge because you have it at your fingertips.
That's just, yeah, obviously.
But I feel like that's not really true. There's not really any studies behind it that I've found.
Obviously not, but we can use that scenario, obviously. Like, I don't know. I don't want to... We have to do this experiment where we just constantly just ask a question that we don't know the answer to, so we have to refer to Google or something. And then 2 months later... Do we remember the answer or have to refer to Google again?
Well, according to statistics, we do remember.
No. I thought it was because as far as I remember, retaining knowledge at a one-time thing is harder for somebody to do it unless they hear it repeatedly. So, like, obviously, there are some things we can remember, but within a whole conversation, if we heard it a second time, we would remember way more inside of that conversation than we did the first time.
I can see that.
So I guess that would be what I'm going off of right now.
I think that's an argument for smarter people than us.
No.
We get Matt in here?
We are pretty smart. And Matt doesn't count. I mean, you saw the last podcast. I mean, no offense, at the end he totally was booming, but it was a rocky start. Let me tell you, big guy. It was good, though. Matt's always good to have on. I can't wait for season 3 because we have some pretty cool ideas. But right now, we're on this topic. What are we going to go see?
Oh, yeah. Speaking of VR, we're going to go see Ready Player One.
That should be pretty cool.
I know the book's terrible.
Is it?
Yeah, but I hear the movie's different, so I hope it's better.
Did you get your tickets?
Yeah.
Cool. Right. All right. Just making sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
I was just thinking of random stuff to talk about because, like, obviously, I don't want to bring up the same stuff we talk about with every other guest. Like, oh, what do you like best, Marvel or DC?
Wait, is that a real question?
Yeah, that's a real question. I'm just referring to the last podcast, the last 5 podcasts. If you were to pick,
if I had to pick,
yeah.
Well, I mean, are we talking like story, characters, or?
We're talking about vagueness.
Like, in terms of characters, I like DC better.
Okay.
But I think Marvel has better plot lines.
Explain.
I don't know if I know how to explain that.
What's like a story that you could always recognize with Marvel, but yet you said the characters are more in
Well,
DC.
I mean, it's not like DC stories aren't iconic. They're very iconic.
Okay.
Wait, is that...
Yeah, the cat's just...
Can they hear that?
Yeah, probably. It's a cool sound effect we have. We have this button that makes cat sounds. It's awesome.
I thought that was the camera guy doing that.
The camera guy can do other sounds. Do the
boing sound.
Do the retarded donkey.
Where?
You know, like Tony, that was sound. Tony.
I don't want to
Do it.
Oh my God,
Do it.
Do it for the fans.
I can't do it the way you do it.
Just do
I
it.
can't.
I'll fix it.
Oh my God.
You'll fix it in post.
Yeah. Do
this
it.
This is live, though.
That's the point. It'll be funnier. Anyways.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
This is something Tony does. It's so weird. He's just like, we'll be playing Fortnite and he's getting like kills and shit. Hey! I'm just like, what the fuck just happened?
Who, Greg?
Oh
No. Yeah, Greg. Yeah, Greg Cisneros.
He looks so much like Greg.
With that haircut, yeah. He's even trying to go for that really lifted
now he
middle
is.
part. Yeah. So funny. Are you ready? Wait,
what's up?
You don't have the Switch on. Matthew does.
Yeah, Matt has a Switch.
He doesn't have Splatoon, does he?
No, not for the Switch.
I heard that's a fun game.
Have you ever played it for the Wii U?
No, but I saw some gameplay of it.
You should get for the Wii U.
Why?
Because you don't have a Switch?
Not yet. We will soon.
And it's probably like discounted by now, the first one.
I know, it's probably like only like $20.
I mean, I would probably play the first one first. Just to get a grasp of the game before I get into the second one.
I get it. Just fucking, you're just it's a gun battle with fucking paint.
Well, it's a turf war.
Yeah.
You have to paint the whole.
Depending on the game mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's different game modes.
It's not like COD.
No, I'll make it like COD. Make it like Fortnite. Get all the kills. And I'm just kidding. I suck at Fortnite.
Too.
Right?
It's an alright game though.
I spend more money on it than I should.
Jesus, man.
Oh, man. Those skins are enticing.
I know, they're really nice.
Don't they look cool?
I almost fall for that trap, but I only bought one skin.
You bought one?
Yeah, just that one that you bought, the spy skin.
What, the $5 one?
Yeah.
Oh.
I like that deal.
That's cool. And then it gave you, like, an extra some V-Bucks.
I was able to get a new pick, too.
Oh, nice. Cool. We should play later.
Yeah, we could do that. Will we have time?
Who cares? It's a weekend.
Oh, you mean after the movie?
Yeah. That would be cool. Are you ready for the con?
Which one?
Well, obviously SabakuCon.
You have to mention that for the people watching.
The people need to know that it's SabakuCon. SabakuCon is coming up in May. It's actually right after my birthday.
Check out SabakuCon.
.com. Greg, if you're listening, we need some endorsement deals. We'll make this show happen for you, brah.
Greg Sestero?
I know, right? What is his? Yeah, his name's Greg.
Yeah.
I think it starts with an F. I don't want to be wrong, but
I don't want to be rude, but I never looked at his last name.
I know he's a nice guy, though.
Yeah, he's cool.
He walks way too proper. It's scary.
He does a lot of work for the con.
He's always like, well, he runs it. It's his con.
Yeah, and his wife too, right?
Yeah.
What's her name? She always hosts the masquerade, doesn't she?
Well, like starts it off or something.
Mm-hmm. No, she's in charge of it.
That's her bread and butter, he says. I don't know what that means, but
I think she's into the cosplay stuff.
It's weird.
If you like anime, check out SabakuCon.
Yeah. One more time, guys. Let's get that studio audience going crazy. Yeah, they're going crazy. You can't hear it anymore because you changed the channel. They're going crazy. They're going wild. Buck wild. How you been, man?
Have I been? Didn't you ask me that yet?
Might as well. What the hell?
You can't think of anything else to say.
Well, I don't want to talk about aliens.
Why?
What do you think about aliens?
Aliens are real.
Okay.
But they've never visited us.
Okay. What about the concept that aliens are on this planet? And hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
Aliens are just animals that we've never found yet.
I mean, you could argue that.
But
then we'd start testing them.
And then what? Okay.
Once we do find them.
Okay, this is a freaky thing.
Because there's already been animals like that have been undiscovered, and we just recently found them.
I think there's even animals that are mutating now to accommodate the different scenarios.
Yeah, but so are we.
Yeah, but not like these animals. There's a crawfish. Look it up. There's a crawfish that mates with itself, and it just clones itself.
Frogs can do that.
Yeah, see?
But frogs have been able to do that.
Have they?
Yeah.
They clone themselves.
Yeah, certain types of not clone. They
reproduce.
Yeah.
They don't need a male.
Yeah.
Or they don't need another sex partner.
Yeah.
Look up a list of how many animals do that. Get to work.
It's quite a few.
There it is, though. See?
Marbled.
What was the other thing?
How many animals can do that? And yeah, there's tons out there.
I wouldn't say they're alien though. They're probably just humanly like modified.
Hey guys, this is M.A. Fish.
We already modify like animals. We've done that.
And pretty much within
They're not. That's not. We
by
didn't
their
humanly
diet.
do that.
So
We can.
the babies right there. I got a couple other ones right there.
We sell genetically modified fish in pet stores.
That clone themselves.
That clone themselves? I don't know.
Look at, again, animals that sexually reproduce by themselves. Asexually
Like,
reproduce.
Did they actually witness it cloning itself?
Yeah, it's all like... No, they're talking about it making a baby in itself.
But it's not exactly cloning, but...
You get what I'm saying. That was the title.
Other animals do that, though, so that's not, like, too, like, uncommon.
Well, I want to find out how many animals do it.
Quite a few. Especially if you look on the smaller scope.
There we go.
Oh, man.
Wait, what did you look up?
Asexual reproduction.
You should put up a list of animals. Or you should ask. Keep going down, you can look. I don't know. If you guys know any, let me know in the comments.
And if we're just talking about life forms that asexually reproduce,
that's different.
There's trillions.
Yeah, that's obviously like I could just spit on the floor and it's constantly like reproducing more bacteria and shit. I don't know. I think that's cool though. I think that's one of those things where it's like freaking people out that like they never seen something like that before, and maybe it has been around for quite a while. It's just new discoveries. Be undiscovered,
yeah.
That's kind of like people getting more freaked out how intelligent octopuses are.
They're really smart.
Yeah,
they're up there.
And they don't. Intelligence. They never knew that, but they've been around for so long. They probably like figured out way more than what we can even comprehend.
Well, I think we're still the smartest out there.
In some sense.
Like none of the animals right now are going to beat us.
In some sense.
Maybe in millions of years when they evolve sentience.
Like there's some things that obviously we can't do that animals do.
Yeah.
Right? Like the sense of smell of a dog or a cat. Like that's something there is on a heightened level that we'll never be able to achieve.
See, all of that is compensated for our brain. Because we're so smart, we can compensate for all that.
I think we'll just make like a smell device.
Like we can make hearing aids to make us hear better.
True. Glasses
make us see better.
Night vision to see in the night.
Even guns to kill from a distance.
That's another really rocky topic right there that you brought up, the guns.
Yeah.
All these shootings everywhere.
Oh boy.
How did you feel about that YouTube one? Did you see that one?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, that lady looked crazy.
I think she was a trans woman, they said.
Oh my god, that person
She was a
crazy.
YouTuber too.
I know, yeah. They showed clips of her videos and it looks weird. Like
supposedly she was targeting her boyfriend.
What?
That was there. That's what I heard.
I heard that she didn't like the amount of views she was getting, so she said that her videos were being like subjugated to certain groups of people.
And now right wingers are using her as an example. Like, look, it's not just straight white men that are shooting up these places.
But that doesn't count.
And it wasn't with a machine gun. But the difference is between the handgun that she used and a machine gun or AR-15 is with a handgun she didn't kill anyone but herself.
Oh god.
And she only shot 3 people.
See, that just goes to show you that a regulated weapon can only harm, not kill.
Because you got a handgun going boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Instead of like assault rifle going boom, 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 just spraying.
And obviously, I think it's more you can control a rifle way more than you can control a gun that's just kicking back at her.
And with a bump stock, you can make it fully automatic.
Oh my god, that's kind of and you can get it at your local Walmart.
But I need my gun. It's for hunting animals.
But okay, here we go. What is the problem with it?
With an AR, what do you need an AR-15 to hunt an animal for?
What if you find...
It's to mow down people, like a horde of people.
Okay, here's an example. This is probably going to get a bunch of people pissed off. And
for sure.
They're going to be like...
They're going to hate me for it.
What if you are in a scenario where you have to take down a bear when you're out hunting?
You can do that easily with a rifle or shotgun.
No.
Yeah, with a shotgun. Because you're going to be close to the bear. I'm assuming.
So here's what's happening. You go out hunting, and you have a hunting rifle. And what the hunting rifle does, it's semi-automatic, so you obviously can take multiple shots. But it's a hunting rifle. So
the AR-15 is not a hunting rifle.
Let me finish. You're shooting to try to hunt an elk, and all of a sudden, in the corner of your ear... or whatever the bear sound makes, I don't know.
The thing is, you'd never use an AR-15 for hunting because it makes too much noise.
Okay, for the first few shots.
And it's not as precise because it's more of a random shot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow. Are you serious?
Well, that's why it's semi-automatic, because you're spraying more, so you have more of a chance of just hitting anybody.
Oh, bastard.
God damn it.
Why? I can't answer that. I'm sorry. Anyways, so the funny thing I see is that, like, the gun could be used to take down a potential predator, which is a bear.
Again, you could do that with a regular rifle or shotgun.
I don't know. I feel like
as long as you shoot it in the head.
What if you're scared?
You just need one shot for that.
Okay.
Even with a handgun.
So you think guns should just be regulated more then?
Yeah, I mean, I think they should be kind of regulated like cars. Uh-oh.
Wow. I don't know if I should. I can't answer this.
We're live.
I'm gonna answer it anyways.
Would you like to share with the class?
I'm going live.
So unprofessional.
Hello, how can I help you? Hey, what's up?
What are you doing, bro?
Well, nothing much. We're live on my podcast right now on YouTube.
Hi,
Nice.
What are you up to?
God bless America.
God bless America. We got a caller on the line, guys. This is my Uncle Manuel. Uncle Manuel, got to have you on the show sometime.
Hey, I'll be there. When you gonna put me on, man? I'm ready to go live.
Let's do it. We have you on next weekend or something.
What time? I'll be there.
Well, we could
Hit
do.
me up.
Well, I'll let you know.
8 o'clock.
America know that Manny will be there.
It's dude. You're live on speakerphone. Everyone can hear you.
Hey, man. God bless America. We love you.
Vote Trump.
Oh, Broncos.
So, anyways, hey, I'll give you a call when we're finished up here. Okay.
We love you. Bye.
I love you too, Manuel.
Hey, bro, we're just calling to say we love you and we miss you and we can't wait to see you and progress your show and hope we guys get #1 ratings from all America. Screw, what's that guy's name? The one with the long hair?
Who? Howard Stern.
No,
Howard
Slash.
Stern. Ramona
Slash.
Howard Stern ain't got shit on you. You guys gonna kick some ass or what?
Yeah, we're gonna get all the ratings. We need to get a stripper in here, Manuel.
Oh, hey, I got double D's.
There you go. See?
Who's live right now on your show?
Yeah, it's my friend Michael. If you ask one of the girls or something to go on YouTube and type in "Amuse Me," you'll see my channel and it comes up, and we should be live right now.
Right this second.
Amuse me?
Yeah, like "Amuse Me." One word. It's all.
Kind of perverted, isn't it?
How is
That's
that
really perverted.
It's not perverted at all. Can you hear my guest? Or no, he can't hear you because damn
Yeah,
it, that would
he
be
can't hear
sick. That'd be so.
I heard him.
You can hear him?
Well, yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
still speaking.
Oh
I
yeah.
can hear you guys.
Oh okay. Just making sure.
God bless America.
Yeah.
No problem. God bless
Go
America.
God bless America.
Go Broncos.
Go Broncos.
How about them Raiders,
I
though?
don't want to hear no pit. Hey, what's happening on the show? Are you guys looking at the sky above? Do you see the stars are glowing? It's about to explode.
No, we're just having a chat, man. Just having a good old conversation. Just hanging out.
On the other side of the moon.
That's before the pregame. That's before we get on the
that's
show.
Pregame. That's pregame. And
You
postgame.
guys ever play rugby?
We
What?
do.
My brother did.
Yeah, his brother
My
did.
brother
He
played
says.
rugby.
Stereo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I want to meet your brother.
You don't want to meet my brother.
Yeah, I want to be on the show with you guys, bro.
Yeah, you should. It's really fun, man. It'd be super awesome.
I'll bring my dog, my cat, and my goldfish.
Yeah.
What? We don't need that many animals on the show.
No, you should bring more. People love animals.
My neighbor has a llama.
I don't need. That's cool, Uncle Manuel.
I think it's like more like one of those alpacas. Got some big old balls that hang. Wow, hyena.
I'm not too sure. I don't know.
Hey, I'm sorry if I got out of line. Excuse me. This is not part of the actual Angel official. This is apologies. Thank you guys. I love you guys.
Pauly D.
All right, we'll see you. I love you, Manuel.
I love you with all my heart, bro.
All right, I'll call you later, okay? And then we'll talk about you coming on.
God bless America.
God bless America.
America and beyond.
All right, I'll see you later, Manuel.
You know we're going to Mars, right?
We're not going to Mars. Well, they're sending cars
I
up to.
already got a capsule.
They send it.
I got a capsule ready to go.
Elon Musk has a dead hooker in that car.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. That's why he sent it into space. No one will ever find it.
Bring all the hookers you can.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we will.
We need to, like, how do they say that? Make more planets and a universe. Amen.
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 All
And God bless America.
And God bless America, Manuel.
Hello.
All right, we'll see you later, man.
Hey,
What's up?
I love you guys, man.
I love you too, Manuel. Tune into the show. Finish off.
Party on.
Party on.
Party on.
And God bless America.
And God bless America.
What about, all right, I'm going to let you guys go. You guys can get me.
All right. All right, take it easy, Manuel.
I'll be live next week. What time?
We'll have you on at like in the afternoon, like 3 o'clock.
Are we going to have strippers on the show or not?
We can try to get
Like
some.
Howard Stern?
We could try to get somebody on. Some women on. We could actually go to TD's. Maybe we can actually get somebody there.
You're not too far.
All right. Let's do this.
All right.
God bless America, TDs.
God bless America, TDs.
All right. I love you, Uncle. Later, Manuel.
I'm watching TV now.
All right, cool. All right, cool. Laters.
Wait, who was that?
Wow. That was pretty cool. That was my uncle Manuel.
I used to have an Uncle Manuel.
Really?
Yeah.
An actual Uncle Manuel?
Yeah.
Or just an uncle that like related to
No,
Manuel?
like an actual uncle.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah, he's a character, man.
Wait, is he like actually your uncle?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's my Uncle Manuel.
Like, that's your mom's side, huh?
Yeah. My mom's brother. Yeah. That's crazy.
He's funny.
Dude. Oh my God. He would be hilarious on the show.
Wait, so what did he want?
Yeah, dude. Okay, first of all, we were talking about America.
God bless America.
He brought up America a lot, and you know what? The guy's patriotic because he works hard every day.
God bless Trump.
Oh, if he needed to, I think he would. I'm not sure if he's a Trump supporter. Maybe he did vote. Maybe not. I think he does have a "Make America Great Again" hat. I'm not too sure.
Somebody probably just gave it to him. He's like, hell yeah.
I know, right? I don't know. And then what else is what else did he talk about? Hookers. He hates Howard Stern. Obviously, he thinks I'll do better than Howard Stern. I don't know why. One day. That's actually a dream right there.
Wasn't he already doing this kind of stuff when he was 27?
I think so. I think he was a disc jockey though.
Oh yeah, he was just a disc jockey.
More like just a disc jockey.
He's old now. He's like in his 60s, isn't he?
Oh, I think he's older than that.
Is he?
He's a walking skeleton. He's tall as fuck.
Do you ever like watch his show instead of listen?
No. Well, I don't know. You might have been able, not too old for this, but young for this, or too old for this.
The Howard Stern show?
Yeah.
I used to watch that.
And it came on actual public access TV, like on like back then. Remember what was the CW? But the CW was called My 50 TV.
Yeah.
It's so weird how they went through those transitions.
Well, My 50 TV is like its own channel now.
So no, okay, yeah. CW was one of them. My 50 TV is another one.
Yeah.
But when they were, because wasn't it called the WB?
Yeah.
They used to be called the WB, and then remember
CW.
And then remember the My 50 TV was the UPN network.
Yeah.
Do you remember UPN?
Yeah.
Oh man, God.
Good old antenna television.
Oh man, that's crazy.
I still have an antenna.
Really?
Yeah, I still put it on my TV.
That's weird though. It doesn't really work as well because you have to
I
go
have one of
through
those new fancy ones.
Oh, really?
It gets like HD signal.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
They work all right.
Yeah.
I like to tune into the local news.
If you're not like in now, if you don't like have some kind of like internet or cable, I think it's a little too outdated.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not necessary. It's just kind of nice to put on in the background.
Think so?
When you don't have like a podcast or something to put on.
Let me just put on regular TV.
Yeah. Remember those days?
God, those days were horrible. I never really realized like how shitty it was. Like now it would be like hard to like watch my favorite TV shows and stuff.
Why do you say that?
Because like, what's an example of something that was coming on back in the day that I wasn't really able to watch?
Like on cable?
Yeah, that's pretty much my.
Did you not have cable a lot?
I didn't. I was a regular antenna TV kid.
When I was younger, I didn't have cable.
Yeah.
I used to watch antenna, or I'd have these movies that replay like
over
and over.
Yeah, I've been in that phase too.
I had The Lion King, and I watched it like 6 times in a row.
Oh my god! In one day.
Yeah.
In one day.
That was a day.
You're like, you know what? Might as well. I mean, 8 hours gone by watching The Lion King.
Hey, when you're poor, you gotta make do.
You know what's funny too is like, no, it was like you still probably could watch it on DVD back then.
I was thinking like late 90s.
Really?
Mhm.
So it probably still was on cassette then.
Yeah.
VHS.
Yeah. VHS was still coming out in like early 2000s.
Was it?
Yeah. People hadn't taken to DVDs just yet.
I don't know. That's weird. Angel, find out when the VHS died.
I feel like it was around like 2005.
2005.
2005, 2006 maybe.
Because that's like nobody makes a VHS no more.
Oh, no.
That's weird though, because like I hate how that's happened. Like for a long time in like the 90s, like people didn't make vinyls that much. 2008.
Oh, okay.
Oh, as
That's
of
still pretty,
2005, still own.
That's still pretty late.
And it was probably like some like company that just they kept trying. They're like, it's gonna come back. Don't worry, guys, it's gonna come back. The cassette's gonna come back. If people don't want to buy the cassette, then they'll just have it in their rooms.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? The PS2.
What do you mean?
Because they stopped like online capability for the PS2, like in 2012, I think.
Okay.
And the last like new game made for the PS2 was in 2009. Like this is like well into the PS3 era.
So they pretty much scrapped the PlayStation 2. They're like, whatever.
No, like they held on to it for a long time. It was really popular.
Yeah, I mean, I had one. Pretty sure you had one.
I still have mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. We gotta try it.
I was a big PlayStation guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
One of my first consoles was a PS1.
Oh, crazy. I've had a mix of so many different consoles growing up, so
Yeah.
I never really stuck with one. I had a Dreamcast for like even just for a few months.
I had a Dreamcast for a couple years.
That's crazy.
It's a very underrated system.
Yeah. I think I only had 2 games, like a taxi game and Sonic, but
There's this really weird game for it. I forget the name of it. I think it was like Fishman or something.
Fishman.
Yeah, you should look that up, cameraman. It was weird because you would talk to it because there's like you could attach a microphone.
Yeah.
And you could talk to it, and you'd like grow it, but it's really weird and trippy.
Fishman.
Yeah.
It was like a Fishman game. That's not what it was called though, right?
No, I don't think it was called Fishman. Yeah, look at that. That's the thing you were raising.
What? Wait, which one?
There. Wait, they trademarked that? Why? Are they going to remake that?
Nintendo did?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That's so gross.
What was the name of it? Seaman. That's what it was called, Seaman. It's weird. You like raised it, and it was kind of like a weird AI. It like started learning more about you the more you raised it and shit.
What?
Yeah, and it like knew like the time on your station on your console, so it would know when you like left it for a while, like oh, you haven't seen me in a couple days. What have you been doing?
Imagine, yeah, it's like it comes back, or you come back, it's all dead because it's like you waited too long.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy, but it was a really interesting game.
That's so weird. Seaman.
Yeah, So you should look at that. Did you know gaming? That picture right up there.
That
right
one,
there, yeah. See, what does it say?
Aren't you knowing if you did not engage your what?
Oh, that's
Dreamcast daily. Oh, that's just somebody making fun of it, huh?
Yeah, that's like weird dialogue from the game.
Yeah. Look up a video. Maybe you can find a video of it.
Oh yeah, there's definitely videos of it. I think you know the Angry Video Game Nerd?
Yeah.
He made a whole episode on it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh god damn it! Now it just is gross. It makes me feel weird.
I think that's the point.
Like I'm looking at it and it just looks weird.
You're supposed to have like an existential crisis while playing this game. That's weird for a kid. Maybe that's why I'm weird now.
Was it rated for kids? I mean,
I think it was rated teen. I don't remember. I know I played it.
Anybody could just get their hands on it.
Yeah. Oh god, this is the original trailer.
I may not look so hot to you, but you should see yourselves through my eyes.
The trailer doesn't really do it justice.
Creepy. My name is Seaman. You don't know me, but you will. Some say my amphibious nature makes me seem odd. That's because I'm part fish. I must be cold, insensitive, and creepy. I beg to differ. You may not think I'm
still so
attractive,
confused.
But
Exactly.
your wife will.
What?
See?
See, how is that? That can't be for kids.
I don't think it was rated E. But I did play it.
Look up the rating for that as well.
My parents never really minded like what kind of games I played.
Yeah, yeah, I kind of had those parents too. That was what's cool. They're just like, it's probably a kid game because it's on a gaming system.
They didn't really care.
Yeah,
they knew some stuff was like mature, but they knew I could handle it.
Really? I don't
because I wasn't like coddled like that as a child.
Oh.
Like I watched like R-rated movies all the time.
When you were younger?
Yeah.
They were like, oh, fuck
like
it.
when I was like 5, I snuck into my dad's porn stash.
Damn, this guy. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here. Wanking it off at 5.
You know what? I wasn't doing that.
No, that's what he said. You guys heard it.
I wasn't doing that. I just
Let's get the crowd going crazy for that. Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious.
I wasn't really sure what I was saying.
Oh, that's true too. I mean, nobody really
I knew
does.
they were naked, but it was weird.
I don't know. Maybe that's
probably why I messed up now.
No, you cannot blame it on busting on your dad's porno stash. It's weird though. I don't think my parents had a porno stash. Or my dad.
I don't even know why my dad had one.
It was rated T for teen.
That's what I thought,
yeah. Figured. He's ready to coddle someone's wife. I mean, I would assume it was rated a higher rating. Ah, Jesus.
What's up?
God bless America.
God bless America.
Oh man, that should be the new slogan on the show. It's hilarious. Uncle Manuel. That's gonna be a funny title too when I put it on the thumbnail.
You can put it as Uncle Manny.
Yeah.
You ever call him that or no?
No, I just call him Uncle Manuel.
I never called mine Uncle Manny either.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes I don't even remember to call him Uncle. I just call him Manuel. I kind of feel bad, like a little disrespectful.
I only do that to uncles or aunts who aren't blood related to me.
Really?
Like the ones by marriage. I'll call them by their just their regular name.
No.
But if they're like my parents' siblings, I'll call them like uncle or aunt.
I'm glad he's like Hispanic and not more Mexican because I would have to be calling him like Tio or something.
Tio Manuel.
Yeah, that's that Tio Manuel, but I just call him Uncle Manuel.
Viva la Mexico.
Right? No, he's all about the freaking America. You could tell he's Hispanic. But no, that's not true. A lot of Mexicans really like America.
They do. That's why they come here.
I mean, that's funny though, that episode of South Park of everyone wanting to go back. The Orgullo de Montequilla. Who knows? Do you really think our country's like making it better for a lot of people, or other countries advancing faster than we are in a certain rate? I mean, obviously.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, obviously we're still top dog. Just saying.
Well, I mean, like military and financial wise, yeah.
Yeah, but I forgot where I was going with this.
You think we'll help raise other countries up?
No, like other countries are discovering and becoming more sustainable
Advanced.
themselves without the need of us.
Well, it's not like we had a hand in every government helping them, you know?
Yeah.
They all did it themselves.
So right now, do you feel like if another country develops something that could really, really help the world, would they have that leverage over the United States?
I mean, that's if you want to see it as leverage.
I'm seeing it as leverage.
Like, are we talking Russia or China here? Because then it would be leverage.
Okay, let's do it that way. What if they did find a new mineral?
They probably would. They would hog it. And
What-
they'd tax the shit out of it.
You think so?
Especially on trade.
That's true.
Look what the guy's doing in office now.
What if it's one of those scenarios where they just don't know what they have, and we end up just taking it from them? It's like, say...
Well, I mean, that's stealing.
No, okay, think of it this way again. This is stupid scenarios that never fucking happened, but it might as well. Russians go into this really, really icy cave and find this new element. We have no idea what it is. They do millions of tests, try everything they can, but they just can't figure out anything about it.
We'll call it unobtainium.
Unobtainium. They don't know anything about it. They give a little piece to America. We find out a lot of things about it, but we tell them it's still shit. Do you think they would be that kind of person to give it to us or in a smaller bit?
No, because they wouldn't believe us.
You don't think so?
No, the Russians don't trust us. We don't trust them.
The Russians don't trust us. We don't trust the Russians.
The Cold War is over, but the tension's still there.
It's never been over. That's what I've heard.
Well, I mean, technically over.
They're like this half the time.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready, guys? I don't know. All right, I'm about to die. I need my kid to change spots. Are you ready? Here we go. And all right, yeah. Did America have the hands up? No. Okay, good. I don't know. It's just a scenario, but it's kind of shitty to think that would happen though. That like we wouldn't be able to like come together to help each other.
I feel like if it was really dire, we might do that. I have that kind of hope for humanity.
Really?
That small of hope, yeah. If it was really that bad. Because in the end, we didn't blow each other up after the Cold War.
That's true.
We threatened each other, sure, but it didn't happen.
Here's another little scenario thing. Remember the episode of South Park where they discovered interdimensional warp speed?
Yeah.
And they got visited by the aliens and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, what if it was like that, but the country just didn't give it to the other countries? Or it could be vice versa, where they all come together and then end up fucking
where
lying.
They share the technology?
Yeah, and then they end up lying to aliens. Like,
The thing is, if you help build up other countries, they'll in return help build you up with whatever, like, resource or whatever they have
that you
don't.
Yeah.
So that's where that comes in. Also, alliances are good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's how we took down Hitler.
Yeah.
Hitler. Always having fun.
Little Hitler.
I don't know what he did when he was little.
No, that's where you got it from.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
Little Hitler.
This Polish guy has a desk. Why can't I have this Polish desk? It's like, goddamn, that's ridiculous.
Ma'am, can I have the Polish desk? I haven't seen that show in forever.
No?
Yeah. They still make new episodes, right?
Yeah. It's like one of those Rick and Morty things, though. It's like once the season's over, it takes forever to come up with a new one.
I feel like they never took it as long as Rick and Morty, though.
Yeah, I think they're already on like...
They're on like season 10 or 11, I think, now.
I think so. I don't know, though. I haven't caught up with it. I've recently been getting Angel into Metalocalypse. Have you ever seen that show?
Oh, yeah. I used to watch all those Adult Swim shows.
Yeah, that was cool. Getting him into that. Then we've been watching... Have you ever seen Everybody Hates Chris?
Of course.
Obviously, on the UPN network. Oh, we saw that.
Fortunately or unfortunately, I watched a lot of TV growing up.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, don't get me wrong.
No, a lot of it was bad television.
No, it wasn't. Friends was amazing.
I hated Friends.
Friends is the shit. Way better than How I Met Your Mother.
I mean, they're basically the same.
Exactly.
White rich 20-somethings living in New York.
What? Yeah, exactly.
And their relationships.
Yeah, all of them together kind of react with each other. Barney is just like Joey.
Yeah.
What's that guy's name? Ted is just like Chandler.
I guess you could say Robin's kind of like a Phoebe.
Yeah, probably. And then who's the main act? The main one?
Ted.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ted. He's more like Ross.
Yeah.
But
Ross is kind of the unannounced, unspoken main character of that show, but I wasn't a fan.
I love that show.
I like the opening song.
Who doesn't? Everyone knows that song too.
Cue it.
Cue that song.
Cue it.
It's a little busy right now.
Cue it.
Not that what?
Yeah, see, it's cool though. Again, 90s shows were so weird. But the funny thing about that though is like 90s cartoons dominated over. I feel like I was way more into the 90s cartoons than what cartoons are coming out with now. Besides adult humor cartoons.
In 90s, I still didn't know about like what anime was.
So there was probably shitload of stuff out.
I was watching it, but I didn't know it was anime. You know?
Yeah. Oh, I get what you're saying. Because I saw Dragon Ball Z and I never thought.
Yeah, I
of it.
watched that too. I was like, oh, this is a cool cartoon.
Yeah, exactly. It's a cool cartoon.
Like, I'm glad they make adult cartoons like this.
But it ends up being a whole different genre of
Yeah.
entertainment. Anime. But then you end up discovering more types of anime.
I think it's thanks to Naruto that I got into more anime.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think it was.
I know people don't like it, but I'm still a fan.
No.
It was still pretty good.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people
It's
who
not
like
perfect.
it.
There's a lot bad with it, but
There's a lot of people that like it.
but I think there's a lot more worse with Dragon Ball, to be honest.
No, that's perfect. That's a perfect anime.
Well, I really like the first part of Dragon Ball, like the original Dragon Ball
Yeah.
with Kid Goku and all that. I love that. That was perfect.
Yeah.
But then it got like too like all about just who can beat each other harder.
That's what it was. It's all about being.
It was more about like the skill of the martial art though. And Roshi being a badass.
Well, yeah, that was what's cool about that too. Is like he took him under his wing and trying to train him to be a better.
I like when Roshi was one of the more powerful characters on the show.
Okay.
I mean, I guess he's still okay now.
No, he's not. He's
Like
just
in the new one.
He's just a horn dog.
Like in Super, he fought in the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to catch up with that. I feel so.
I haven't watched an episode, but I know all about it.
Really?
Because Matt won't stop talking about it.
Damn it.
But I don't care. I'm not going to watch it.
I need to find a website where I can just watch the dubbed right now.
Funimation.
No, I hate those. They have commercials.
That's why you pay for it.
I'm not paying for it. I already pay for way too much streaming services.
It's on Crunchyroll. You have Crunchyroll, don't you?
Not the paid version. The free.
Goddamn.
The free trial.
See, that's where all my money goes to is entertainment.
See, I have Hulu. I have
Netflix.
And
You have Amazon now, don't you?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I need to get it.
You should get it.
Is that better?
Like I think you should get it just for like the other perks for it too. Like and you even get Twitch Prime too. That's a new free skin for Fortnite too.
And it's like what is it? It's $100, right? A year.
Yeah. If you were a student, you could have gotten the student one, which is $50 a year.
I could probably still do that.
You could do 10. You can do 10. 10 a month if you want to.
Really?
Yeah. But it's cheaper in the long run to do the 100.
No, yeah, it is way cheaper.
Because otherwise you're paying 120 if you just pay month by month.
I wonder if they have like, they probably do have like 6-month plans or something like that.
They do, yeah.
I need to check that out. We need to get Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime needs to be a thing.
It's good for like packages too.
Dude, I've seen so many things I wanted to order, and then I'm just like, fuck, I wish I had Amazon Prime. It'll be here in 2 days.
That's another company that's gonna rule the world.
Do you think Amazon will?
Well, look how many things they have now. They even have their own grocery store in Seattle.
No. No. I know. Look at her. She's giving me the look. She wants to go outside.
Play with me.
Sit down. Sit.
She doesn't give a shit that you're doing a podcast.
I know. It's not. This is her show.
This is not a thing to her.
This is what she does. This is how she rolls.
She's giving you those eyes. Look at her.
Nope, I'm not. I'm not doing it. Anyways, we're talking.
Oh yeah, Amazon has its own grocery store now in Seattle.
No way.
Yeah, it's a whole grocery store with no employees.
So it's all like robotic.
Not exactly. People I'm not exactly sure how it works, but you go in, pick up your groceries, and when you walk out, you swipe your phone to pay and shit. That's how you can get out.
Oh, okay. So you still go in there, do the shopping yourself.
Yeah.
I thought it was like, you put up a list and all of a sudden it's like
No, but they're working on that. Like a drive-through grocery store?
Amazon grocery store. Get a video up. I want to see some video footage.
It's really interesting.
That's weird.
I know it's weird, but they're another company that's going to take over this world.
That's another thing, too. Do you feel it a shame that maybe robots are going to take over people's regular jobs?
No.
See, I don't feel that's a bad thing.
Because then that'll just leave room for us to get better jobs.
What would shopping look like if you could walk into a store, grab what you want, and just go? What if we could weave the most advanced machine learning, computer vision, and AI into the very fabric of a store so you never have to wait in line? No lines, no checkouts, no registers.
That's
Welcome to Amazon Go. Use the Amazon Go app to enter. Then put away your phone and start shopping. It's really that simple.
It knows when you exit.
Yeah.
Take whatever you like.
That's what's pretty sick too. It knows what you grab.
Is automatically added to your virtual cart. If you change your mind about that cupcake, just put it back. Our technology will update your virtual cart.
Yeah, it's like that's fucking sick. We're living in the future.
So how does it work? We used computer vision, deep learning algorithms, and sensor fusion, much like you'd find in self-driving cars. We call it Just Walk Out technology.
That's so weird, though.
That's fucking awesome, though.
Because that just means they have to label food. Not food, but like the product, the
our
packaging.
Just Walk Out technology adds up your virtual cart and charges your Amazon account.
Automatically.
Your receipt is sent straight to the app, and you can keep going.
Yeah, you don't have
Amazon
to do shit.
Go.
Could you imagine that? And the less you,
no lines,
less you have to interact with people.
No.
That's crazy. That's weird. That's weird as fuck.
Have you noticed that? That's what our technology's doing.
Making you less interactive with people.
Yeah.
It's like you can interact with them online. Don't interact with them in like real life.
No, fuck that.
Go online, talk to them on Facebook, go buy whatever you need, then come back and keep talking to them.
Or order in.
Yeah, or order in. We'll have drivers come and do it for you like nothing.
Now with Walmart, certain Walmarts, they'll deliver groceries.
No way.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Angel.
Yes.
I can't handle this.
You can already pick up groceries. Like, you put down what you want. They'll, like, put it in a basket, and you just come pick it up.
How much extra is that?
I don't know. I've never tried it.
We should try it.
You should try it.
That should be like one of those videos where, you know, we try it. Like one of those, like, is this really a thing? What does that mean, dog?
She's like, now.
We do a favor. We take her out. Give her a little space to walk, whatever she wants. He's going to take you out. You follow him and do what he says. You're fine. You're fine. You could let the camera see you.
He doesn't want to.
I know, right?
He's the mysterious cameraman.
No, he's not. He's going to be
But they've seen him already.
Yeah, he's going to be on tomorrow.
He was the first guest.
We're going to do him again tomorrow.
Do him? Mm.
Yeah.
It's that kind of podcast.
Dude, I'm doing you right now. So, and then we're going to get Tony back on.
Tonio?
Tony.
Hey, Tony.
I don't get why he makes that noise. I just don't get it.
I don't know.
What? Oh, okay. Here's another question that I hate that they're changing the date of when the millennial cutoff is. When do you feel the date for the millennial cutoff is?
Well, if it was up to me, I guess it would be like the year 2000.
Okay.
But I think the cutoff is like 2001, 2002.
See, I saw where it says the cutoff date is 1997.
97?
Yeah.
I mean, that might be debated.
See, that's what I felt that was kind of weird because it says the start of it was supposed to be from 81 to 97.
Because the way I see it is that we were born at the turn of a millennial. So
that's what people that were born in that saw the turn of the millennial.
Millennia. Yeah.
And then the newer ones from 2000 or 98, 99, and 2000, those were too young to know the transition of it.
I mean, yeah, because they would have been babies.
That's what I speculate.
At the oldest, 3 years old.
And like, I don't know, dude. Like,
because like when it was like 2000, I was barely like 5.
Yeah, but you still had more of an aspect of what was going on.
Yeah, I lived in the 90s for a while.
Yeah, see, that's I don't know. I found that was weird. Obviously, it's debatable.
But you were like what, 7 at the time? No, you were 8.
In 97?
No, like at the turn of in 2000.
I was 10.
You were 10?
10. The best way for me to remember how old I am now, especially if I do get dementia because I'm getting old or whatever, Alzheimer's, is I was born in 90, so that's the start of 0, and then 91 is 1. So even if I go all the way to 10, which would be 2000, that's 10. So when I make it to when I made it to 2010, that was 20.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to make it to 2020, that'll be 30. So whatever the end number is, I know that's the end number of my birthday.
So what you're saying is you're going to be 30.
Yeah, I'll be 30 in
2 years.
In 2020, yeah. It's awesome.
Is that awesome?
You know, it's crazy too.
You tell me.
It is awesome because so many people give me shit. They're just like, "Oh my god, you're so like dude, you're fucking. How is this achievable in life?" I'm just saying. I feel very privileged at that point. I feel very privileged that I look this way. There's probably hundreds of other people that do have this kind of thing where they look really young at the age that I'm at. But I got it. I'm lucky.
Apparently, I was just talking to Matt about this, like literally like before the podcast. But I guess the longer it takes for you to like develop mentally, I think, the younger you'll appear.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I think he sent me a video about it. We could watch that later.
But I don't know because like I feel like I experienced way too much too fast when I was young. Like I saw way too much of life I shouldn't have seen.
I feel like I did too, but in the end, that's all part of life anyway.
I mean, that's what I'm saying is like that's probably what shaped me into what I am and what is like for me to be. So I guess I'm kind of finding that as a more of a debatable thing because maybe I do have this like little.
You could say that you experienced all that, but can you say you really matured from it?
No, some of it is fucking traumatic, dude. I mean, I don't want to just keep bringing it up, but I mean, there's some things that have happened to me that I had to have grown up. Like, literally, my brothers got taken away by foster care. Like, that's, like, a really bad thing in my life. Yeah. I'm just like, I have to prove that I'm actually not a fuck-up child, and I go to somewhere stupid like that. So my grandpa takes me in. My parents are kind of drinking a lot. There's so many problems in my life where I have to be the older person. I can't just be like, hey, fra la 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 la, which I feel that's why now where I do have the freedom to do whatever I want, I'm younger because I don't have to be subjugated to like, oh, well, this has to be done and this is what should be done. I don't have those responsibilities anymore.
So that's why you're into a lot of this like stuff that would be considered kiddish?
Yeah, I guess you can say that. I mean... Or
like, oh, you're too old for that?
I feel like, because I guess I didn't get to experience it a lot when I was a kid. But then again, that's debatable because...
Is that why you like younger chicks too?
that's a question in itself as well. That's a weird thing too because my parents have the same age gap thing.
Yeah.
So...
Well, what's the age gap for your parents?
5.
Mine's 8.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Then that's not that bad.
No, my dad was older when I was born.
Like what, maybe in his 30s?
Yeah, he was 35.
See, that's
my mom was like about 26-ish.
Yeah, my dad was fucking 21 when he had me, so and my mom was 18, so no. My mom was 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. My dad was 23.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Cuz like people our age now are having kids, so.
But that's what I don't get though is because well, obviously if you have an established life and you can financially take care of a kid, I get it.
Now if it was like 15 or 16, now that I could see being a problem.
What if they could financially take care of the kid? Do you still feel like that's still a problem?
If they can, well,
do you still feel it's too young to have a kid?
Oh, no. I wouldn't say too young. It's just more like you have to understand what you're getting into. Like really well, you have to really understand that.
So you're saying, this is what I'm going by. I'm a scenario. The moment that a woman is able to have a child, that's okay with you.
That's how they used to see it.
But that's changed though.
Yeah.
Because we haven't even seen like how we honestly don't even feel like our brain is developed fully by the age of 20.
No.
So like how is being able to have a kid at the age of 13?
But then again, women are forced by like society to grow up more, mature more faster than boys or men. That's why men get a pass on being like childish, like now, like in our 20s, because there's not as much pressure for us to grow up like them. Like For women, once you hit 30, they think that's already old. You already lost all that time.
Do you think so?
I feel like that's what they think.
So, okay, here's the scenario. Well, I don't know. I just have to talk to more women or more people my age.
Because they don't want their eggs to dry up.
That's weird. Can't you just, like, shoot stem cells in there?
Just drink.
It'll just, like, rejuvenate them. It's like, do. It's like, yeah, they're healthy again. That's weird. You heard that podcast as well when we were talking about that.
Yeah.
I know it's still speculation. There's still a lot of things that has to be done about it, but how do you feel about the stem cell research?
I think we should continue with it.
It does.
This showed a lot of progress. It is controversial, and I understand. And I think we could find a better way to do it. Because, like, I think you were talking about in the last podcast, but they were experimenting with adult stem cells.
Uh-huh.
And they want to see if they can synthesize those to act like newborn stem cells. Instead of them having to extract them from newborns.
See, and that would be just like the end of life kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like right before I die or I want to donate my life to science, they can do that.
Yeah. Since they're dying anyway, but...
But I see what you're saying, though.
It's still controversial for people.
See, that's another cool thing, too, is like, now that the stem cells... I don't want to say it is, but imagine if that was part of your human consciousness.
The stem cells?
Yeah, and you're just going into someone else. It's so weird. And you're merging or either
you probably never know. Because you would have already become one.
You don't know, guys. I know, right?
You probably wouldn't know.
It's weird.
That could be going on in your brain. But I don't think that's something you would, like, consciously realize. You get it?
I get it. But, like, so even now, probably certain things, hear me out, when we eat foods, like certain fish and stuff, do you feel like they had a personality?
Probably.
In that personality.
Maybe a very minor personality. Not to the extent of, like, dogs or cats.
So, like, say a group of fish.
Like, the simpler the brain, the simpler, like, the thinking.
Okay, so obviously it's not going to be like, well, no, see, that's what I find weird is, like, how can you define personality at that point?
That's hard to say.
Because, like...
an animal can show characteristics of a personality.
Yeah, that's... Like, obviously, if you have a group of monkeys...
It's up for us to personify that.
How, though?
Have we interpreted it as, like...
human interaction, like how we see it.
Yeah. So I guess it's just all about perception on that.
That's so weird.
I know, right?
It trips me out. Just little things like that always trip me out. I'm just like, God damn it.
I mean, a lot of mammals dream.
Do they, though? That's what's crazy.
Dogs dream. There's very simple dreams.
That's what's cool, too.
Like
is
chasing a rabbit, that's it.
Like, that's crazy to think about, because, like, there's been some times where my dog just makes noises, and obviously it's having a dream. I'm sure
we've all had a dog that like, kicked around in its sleep and whatnot.
That's weird. How does that happen?
Well, how do you have dreams?
We don't really know.
Exactly, so we probably won't find that out for a while.
Really?
Yeah. Dream studies are weird. They take a while.
You know what would help?
What?
If they did studies while we're doing mushrooms.
You know, mushrooms are, like, considered the safest drug to do.
They are.
They're the safest because they're the oldest, they think. Because they think when we were just picking around foraging, we picked up these mushrooms.
And they actually
we
did.
We just started eating them and like, oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah. So they think they were one of the first drugs that we ever did.
I can see that. Yeah, do you remember that whole, I don't know if you heard it, but it was called the stone ape theory? Mm-hmm. Where, like, they kind of evolved from that. Like, there's that gap in between. And that gap in between was them taking mushrooms and expanding their brain.
There's this cool documentary I watched the other day that had Hank from Breaking Bad as the host.
Really?
Yeah, it was called The Stoned Ages. It's pretty cool. I'll show that to you later.
All right. What is it on?
The History Channel, but it's on YouTube now.
Nice. The Stoned Ages?
Yeah.
Oh, God. What are they talking about?
Like, they just talk about the various drugs, what they do, their effects, and their legal statuses and whatnot.
That's stupid.
Like, we talk about, like, how marijuana is like what's it, Schedule 1?
Is it Schedule 1?
Yes. That's not because it's dangerous or addictive, even though that's what Schedule 1 drugs are.
That's what
it's the politics behind it.
Yeah, because like some drugs are like, again, we can't even research some drugs because they're illegal. Like, imagine the benefits we could find out if we were just able to research them.
Well, yeah, because they're legal. The research is illegal.
Yeah.
I say make it all legal and tax the shit out of them. Then we'll make all kinds of money.
That's true. Like, do you think if it was legal, like more universities and different like science facilities,
better studies on it?
Yeah, they would be like, we can go buy it like nothing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can. I think you should make all drugs legal because
all drugs.
All drugs, yeah, do it. Because they're getting this anyway, and instead of having like the cartels come in and shove this shit into Americans' faces, we could do it ourselves and regulate it and tax it
for a profit.
I mean, look at alcohol. Alcohol has all the trappings of a Schedule 1 drug.
But it's legal.
Yeah, it's legal.
But we regulate it, obviously, with certain laws.
Look what happened when we tried to make it illegal, though.
Yeah, but I mean now, like I said, we regulate it in a way where it's like you can't be driving drunk or
people do it though.
Yeah, obviously.
It doesn't stop them. They don't make the drink illegal.
That's what I see with every law. Is like no matter what law is out there,
they'll never make it illegal.
Somebody breaking laws, no matter what. Just like that. Like even if there were like, oh, can't drive drunk, it's illegal. Somebody's gonna do it because they obviously can. You shouldn't be driving or you shouldn't be drinking in a public place. Well, so I'm gonna drink in a public place.
Some places it's okay to drink in public, where it's acceptable.
Yeah, but not like at a park or a school.
No.
That's where I was going for. But then that's true of everything. Like, you shouldn't kill somebody because it's against the law. Well, guess what? That
should be more of a moral thing.
But that's the same thing of, like, the laws. Like, how can you differentiate a law from a moral?
Well, most of our laws were made based on our morals at the time.
But then what if you kill for a reason? Then that
we call that being a cop or in the military. No, or defending yourself.
That doesn't fly with me. No, I don't see the aspect of that. Like, give me a fucking AR, I'll defend myself.
But you don't need it.
I don't know.
You don't need it.
It looks cool.
They don't need it.
But it looks cool.
They are cool. Don't get me wrong. They're cool. But
I mean, I'll totally do it with like a pellet gun or like maybe like a paintball gun.
But like, if you think they're cool, then and you want to use them, go into the army.
That's different though.
Well, you can actually kill people with them, which they're meant to be used for, is killing people.
So here's another aspect now. Why do we have to be losing military personnel, like in sense like people, when we can just be doing drone strikes and just kill people?
We do that already.
Yeah, but now
we've been doing that for a while.
Why do we have this whole influx of this giant army, but yet we still have the capability of transforming into more of a technology based?
It makes it look more powerful the bigger your army is. And the army is creating like the military is creating robots, like combat robots and shit. And there's already robots that defuse bombs for you too.
Yeah, there's robots.
You do it remote controlled.
Yeah, robots that do backflips. I mean, come on, they're out there.
The AI is getting better. It's not perfect yet, obviously.
Can you handle that?
AI?
Yeah. I
think we do need to watch it because it could get out of hand, but I think we should be fine.
So you think if we keep it the way it is, everything will be smooth sailing? I
think so, if we can regulate it well enough.
Okay.
But I can see it getting out of hand.
Example?
I don't know. Terminator?
What about so you heard about the self-driving car, right?
Yeah.
And how it got in an accident?
There's been a couple.
So there's that aspect.
There's been a couple self-driving cars that have hit people and killed them. But the argument against that is that these companies like Uber and all that are setting these cars out that aren't ready yet on the road, doing this right now.
Oh, okay.
So these cars are shouldn't be on the road
They're
anyway.
Still in testing form.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
They want to get it out there fast.
Tesla don't give a fuck.
Imagine if Uber didn't have to pay for drivers anymore.
That's what I feel like every really manufacturer employee is trying to go for, is make human labor obsolete. Never have to do it.
A lot of them are afraid of the change, though.
Why?
A lot of them are old.
I don't know. I feel
there's some progressive ones that understand that it'd probably be better for business.
Do you think it
would
no
health insurance?
Would it help humans if robots did more of the work.
The robots can do all the shitty jobs.
But then
they do all the shitty jobs, and we can get the good, well-paying jobs. There'd be more good, well-paying jobs opening up. Someone's gonna have to repair these robots, give them maintenance.
What if that still ends up being like a remedial minimum wage job?
I mean, minimum wage could increase.
Because what if like inflation in our products of money increases? That's the only reason why inflation increases.
I mean, that could happen, but that's been happening.
It has, yeah, that's what happens. I mean, look at now. In the 1980s, you could go to the grocery store with $20 and fill up your cart.
But the thing is, it's not that we had more money in the 80s. It's that we're using all this credit that we didn't really have. So we're just spending without having the money, and it really backfired on us.
Well, see, that's another aspect, too, is things got overpriced when they shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Like, see, that's another thing I feel is shitty, is like, why isn't food free?
I think some food should be free.
A lot of us...
The more luxurious food, I don't think you should make free.
No, obviously, if you have to prepare it yourself...
Yeah.
With minimal preparation from the other person, say you buy a tortilla, obviously you didn't have to grind the flour and you didn't have to mush it all up and stuff.
Yeah.
That's obviously going to be more
like
expensive.
Pre-made stuff.
Yeah, compared to like stuff like, say, an apple. You think an apple should cost money?
No, but...
Especially
someone had to grow that apple.
Okay.
It's not like they have wild growing apple trees everywhere.
Scenario. What if we get the robots to do it? Robots water?
Those robots belong to a farmer or corporation.
So it's still...
It's theirs. They'll always find a way to make you pay for something.
But that's what I'm saying, though, is like...
I know. They make us pay for water.
It should be free.
Some douche said, let's bottle this shit and sell it.
And it worked.
Yeah.
Everyone's... They're milking the gravy train. We've been here for a while. Been talking for a while.
How long?
Good enough. A long enough time. We're going to wait to hit the 10-minute mark or the 10 o'clock mark, and we'll do the rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
Let me tell you about my rapping skills, and my rapping skills are whack.
Speaking of the 90s, remember Will Smith?
He's relevant now.
Yeah, I know.
God damn it.
But the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, oh my god.
Dude, he's booming.
That was a god tier show back in the day.
You know how sad this is? Is like he's booming on YouTube.
I mean, that's the way to go.
But he's making other YouTubers like...
I know.
He's just like these YouTubers are building up so much, and then all of a sudden Will Smith comes and...
The thing is, you can't really say he's not allowed to do that.
I know, that's the shitty part about it. And then you've seen those things too, where they like promote celebrities more than they do actual YouTube creators.
Mm-hmm. It's not like he needs the money from YouTube. At least I don't think so.
He's a gangster.
The clean gangster, the clean raps.
That's what it is. I honestly think it's because he's a gangster. He's a mad, mad gangster. Anyways, did I change it? Yeah, I got on the right one. We're gonna do rapid fire. Do you remember the segment?
Yes.
No, I'm gonna explain it anyways. This is rapid fire, people. You're gonna hear the crowd now. Yeah, it's rapid fire. I have a list. Salud.
Is this the blacklist?
Yes. I have a list of 25 words. I'm gonna say the word, and I want you to say the first thing that you think of. It could be a word. It could be a phrase. It could be whatever you want. Okay. Example. I'm gonna be bottled water. You can say
corporation.
Or yeah, there you go.
That's the first thing that came to mind.
That works. If that's what you want to say, that works. That's rapid fire. 25 words. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's get the crowd going. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. The dog's getting a little restless, so let's go ahead and get rapid fire up and running.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
25 words. You got this.
Yes.
Okay.
Just waiting for time.
No, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Pizza.
Culinary.
Island.
Alone.
Music.
Good.
Cartoon.
Happy.
Black.
I don't want to say what first came to my mind for that one. I'll just say hole.
Trippy.
Another hole.
Fast.
and Furious.
Animal.
BB-8.
Oh, spicy.
I hate it.
Maze.
Corn.
Army.
Trump.
Drugs.
Kind of good.
Air.
I think we need it.
Pendulum.
Swing.
Native American.
Red.
Scar.
Also red.
School.
Also red.
Magic.
Rare.
Computer.
Needed.
Superhero.
Love them.
Comedy.
Love it.
Bleach.
Good.
Fame.
Don't need it.
Ham water.
Band.
Amuse me.
Some dude.
There you go. Hell yeah, that was rapid fire.
Hell yeah.
Got everything
Thank you
going
again,
good.
thank you.
Dude, that was awesome.
Hell yeah.
We've been here for a while. It was a good show. Just hanging out. Tomorrow is going to be pretty busy. We might have quite a big guest.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what's going to happen with that yet. We're planning to have a lot of people on, but
Probably only going to have Angel, right?
no. We might have two. We'll see what happens. Michael, you got to
Yeah.
come back. Season 3 is right around the corner, man.
Yeah, you could have me every season.
Hell yeah, every season,
And
man.
Matt.
And Matt. You guys are recurring characters for sure. All right, man. I guess that was it. Yeah, let's cue us out. And thanks again for coming, dude.
Yeah,
We're
no
gonna
problem.
do this again.
Let's go see that movie.
Yeah, I know, right? You guys go see Ready Player One if you haven't.
Please don't.